Hillary, Lazy Lima Life here, and today another craft born out of necessity. I wanted to make like an apothecary journal because I've been doing all of these like different body butters and hairsprays and gels and whatnot, and so I wanted to have a separate notebook to keep them in because in the one previously I'm scrolling through pages and pages and pages and trying to find what I'm looking for quickly. I found these at Target for, if you can see that, it is, I don't know, it's backwards, I can't even read it. It was $3.98. So these are Bethany Moda 4-ring craft books. I would have got a little band on here keeping them safe. Okay, so there's 3 notebooks here, and they're just, you know, craft, and they've got lined notes in. Hiya. Okay, so I've decided to use this paper. What I'm going to do is, let's just get some glue out here. And that's the cocoina, whatever. Somebody Italian could tell me how to pronounce that. That would be awesome. I'm just going to brush that on the cover of the book, making sure I go to the very edges. And I'm just going to set this up on the edge. Oops. And it's okay if I'm not straight on the edge, because like I said, I'm going to cover that up. Now I'm just going to trim that out with my X-Acto knife. You can use scissors if you like, but I always find the X-Acto knife to be a little more exacto. Okay, we're doing the same thing with the back, putting the glue on and sticking the paper right on to the back and letting that dry. Because my cover is thin, I'm just going to weigh it down and let it dry like that. So here is my book, front and back, or front and back. I want to put a pocket into the front, and I want it to have a little room. So I'm going to get my ruler, and I'm going to make 3 score lines, and I'm going to go in about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch on each one. Well, maybe about a half, about that much. I don't know how much that is. Because I want to be able to store things inside the book. So if I have little receipts or something, this ruler says Lisa. I don't know if this could be my old college roommate. Lisa, is this your ruler from 1980 something? I just realized it says Lisa. Well, write me if you want your ruler back. And now I'm just going to trim these edges so that it folds up nicely. So when that goes there, that'll be this. Instead of using the glue, I'm going to use my Miracle Tape from Viva Las Vegas Stamps. Love this stuff. Attach your Miracle Tape to the edges of your pocket and burnish them on nicely. I usually like to peel up a little corner with my X-Acto knife. And if you burnished it down really well, that should come off really easy. That's what I like about the Miracle Tape. So we're just going to plop that in. I'm using one of my brushes to ink up with the blue ink and use that over the stencil. I like the blue on the blue effect. That is very faint, just what I wanted. However, I'm just stenciling a little, I don't know, swath through my journal and just making it kind of random, turning the stencil, giving it some interest. Okay, so there's the cover of my book. I'm adding washi tape to the ends of the front and the back just to cover up the edges. I'm attaching my little apothecary sign using some brads and a screw punch. So I've screw punched a hole through the cover on all four sides of my sign. So I have my label on here and I can put the brads in when I'm ready. So this is Bombay White India ink. I've had it for years, just like everything else. Squishy, squishy. And the way this little brush works, drawing magic. See, it has a little turn thing here, but here's a little pin, and I just move this down and turn. And the way that I angle the brush determines kind of how the spatters lay. So I can get big spatters and little spatters, and I can concentrate them in one area. So I went for pretty heavy, and then if you want bigger spatters, you can actually tap it on your finger. Okay, it's been about 5 hours, and we've let this dry, and I went to spray it with fixative, and I was just going to tell you that part and not share it with you because that is just boring. And the can that I thought was fixative is actually spray adhesive. So I sprayed a bunch of spray adhesive all over my new notebook and had to figure out how to fix it. So what I did was I glittered the heck out of it. And then I just added some lines along here in brown just because I was bored. And I also colored in the white with a purple metallic pen on the back.